I actually learned some things about ukulele that I thought if you're interested, I could tell you about. So I knew that there was a soprano ukulele and a concert ukulele and a tenor, and they're all different sizes. Like this is a soprano, this is a concert, and then I have a tenor here too. I also knew there was a lower ukulele, but I didn't realize that it tuned differently. So there's a baritone ukulele that's even bigger, and it's tuned totally differently. So you can't, and the reason I found out is because somebody that's going to join the next class has a baritone and asked if she could use it, and you can't because you have to play all the chords differently. So this is a tenor. It's a travel ukulele that the company gave me, which was just so amazingly nice. But see how much bigger that one is than the concert. It's travel, so it's thin, but you can see how the body is so much bigger. Here, wait a minute, David's here, okay. And then, then if you look here back to the soprano compared to the tenor, you can see what a huge difference that one is. So I had this ukulele, which is actually my mom's because I was trying to teach her a few years ago. So my brother and I gave her a ukulele. And I always thought this was a tenor size, but it's not. It's only a concert. And I really like this size. It's quite nice. The tenor is nice, but you really feel how big it is. Like you really can tell how big that is. Whereas the concert is definitely bigger than the soprano, but it's kind of nice. Karen, I think you have a concert. Is that a concert? Unmute yourself. Is yours a tenor?
I think it's a tenor, and it is big. I'm wondering if I should have bought a concert.
Well, I actually really like the tenor. It's quite nice.
I like the sound.
Yeah, the sound is really big, and you can hear some things with these that you can't hear with the soprano. So I've always played soprano because that's what we use in my program, because I can put a bunch in suitcases and take them to my countries. But now that I'm just having time to play ukulele for fun, I'm really enjoying these other ones. So I would keep going on your tenor. The nice thing is that learning on a tenor, you can always get another one later on. But but I've decided now that I really want to get a really nice tenor someday, because you can. Oh, sorry, this is what I really learned. Okay, so this, you hear, this is our normal tuning. This is G. I don't think you can do it on the soprano, but you can do it on the concert and on the tenor, and it really sounds good on the tenor. You can put a string on that is a specially made string that goes an octave lower. So instead of going da, 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 it goes do. It plays the low G. And then your uke sounds a little bit more like a guitar, and it's really a nice sound. And you've got all the same fingerings and everything. So anyway, that was just, I was amazed at that. So you can find out for sure what kind of ukulele you have, because inside there will be a C or a T or an S. And so that's why I always thought this was a tenor. And then I looked inside last night, and it's a concert. So Karen, does yours have a T inside?
Mine says TM-CE.
Yeah, I bet yours is a concert. The concerts are a good bit bigger than the soprano. See how much bigger the concert is than the soprano?
It is a concert. So it says, as it says 20 TM-CE.
What brand is it?
Cordoba.
Oh, that's a nice brand. And how long ago did you get it?
Just like the week we started, so a couple of weeks.
Did you get it in a store or online?
No, in a store.
Okay, so if you go online and just type in that whole name inside, it'll tell you. But I bet you it's a concert.
Okay, great. I'll have a look.
It's a tenor. I just Googled it.
Oh, it is a tenor. Okay.
A 20 TM-CE is a tenor.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I thought.
And I think you'll like that. I really do. But you might want to also invest in a concert at some point. Right. I'm thinking it's really a nice size. It's still pretty small. You can see how much smaller it is than the tenor, but it's not a huge difference. Really, the big difference is between the concert and the soprano. This is where you really see the huge size difference. And like I said, I always play soprano, and I like soprano, but you definitely do have to put your fingers in there. So another thing about tenor is some tenors are harder to learn on because it takes more pressure to press the strings down. But the good thing is that you can play anything once you learn on a tenor. And if you've gotten your calluses on a tenor, you'll have really good calluses. So you already got past the really hard part about using a tenor. And you do have more space in between your frets. Yeah.
Liz?
Uh-huh.
So if you had larger hands, if you're a bigger person, which one would you consider would be best?
I really am enjoying this concert. I'm kind of thinking concert is the best one, but I also really love the tenor. The tenor gives you a fuller sound. Now, my friend Trey, who's here with me, she has been playing the soprano because she helps in our program in Bangladesh. And then when she picked up a concert that my brother died, and he and his husband had matching ukes, so they gave them to us. And so when she picked up the concert, she said, "This is so much easier for me because my fingers are so long." And look at my fingers. I have teeny tiny fingers. So these are not like great fingers. If you have longer fingers, I think bigger uke is better. What kind do you have, Daniela? Do you know? Unmute yourself. Look inside and see if you have a C or a T.
No, like I said, I have a model number UK-04.
Oh, that's all that it says inside?
Yep, made in China.
Yeah, most of them are made in China now.
Phoenix.
And what brand is it?
Phoenix, P-H-O-E, Phoenix.
And is it pretty old? You get it.
What year did we go to Maui, Carl? 2000 and I think I got it in 2001, 2002, something like that.
Okay, so
Google search says that's a soprano.
okay, thank you, David. So that and if you buy it in a store, especially in Hawaii, they're almost all soprano ukuleles because that's the one everybody wants. So if you're serious about playing ukulele, anyone who's thinking they'd like to upgrade to a better ukulele, I watched a bunch of videos last night giving advice on ukuleles because I like I said, I was so surprised about this. I can send you some links, or I can just
Hey,
post
Liz.
in the group. Yeah.
So I actually play on a baritone most of the time.
Wow.
Yeah, so I prefer baritone, and it's a lot easier for me than playing on a soprano. But you tune it different, and the fingerings are different. So I don't know. That's another option.
Do you have it right there?
It's in another building.
Okay. So next week, will you bring it and play it for us?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
great. So what I was looking at last night were some YouTube videos where some of the stores, they're like playing all the different sizes. So I recommend anyone who's learning not to go to baritone just because you won't be able to learn in this class unless, but I really want to hear it because I know that it has a much fuller, more guitar-like sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Daniela, what I would do, you can't do it right now. That's the hard thing is go to a place and try a concert in a tenor and see which size you like better. Because that's really when you pick your uke, you want to get one that's comfortable to you. And the reason that the people gave me this is because I was speaking at a ukulele festival, and I kept going back to the stand and playing this uke because I loved how it felt in my hand. And then they came and heard me speak and gave this to me, and it's a tenor, like I said, which I would have thought is too big, but I really like it. But you notice how it puts me out. The nice thing about the bigger ukes is that it kind of, you know how I'm always saying to you, put your left elbow out. With a bigger uke, is that Mike? Hi, Mike. With a bigger uke, you have to put your elbow out to play it. And so that's actually kind of a nice thing, because with the smaller uke, you can keep your hand in like this. And what we want to do when we play is have your elbow out. So I kind of think that the bigger ukes, that's kind of a nice advantage. Yeah. So Lauren, what kind of uke are you playing on right now for this class?
Soprano.
Okay, great. And Amy, what do you have?
It doesn't say on the inside. Like, I've looked. I got it at swap meet, and it's a nice one.
Uh-huh.
It's Kealani ukulele from Honolulu, but it doesn't have a C or a T or an S or anything. It does have the longer neck.
Yeah, I bet you that's a concert. That looks,
So,
and it might has a much larger tuning too. So I bet you that's a concert. Because look how little this
oh,
area is compared to yours. Yours is much bigger. So I bet you
okay.
yours is a concert. So that's
Okay.
great.
I like the longer neck, so it's easier for me to work with.
I
Yeah.
really like the longer neck too. And so I think, I mean, the main thing is to get the one you like the best, really. And
Yeah.
soprano's the real famous one. It's the least expensive one. But you really have to get your fingers in there. And I'm teaching in these countries, I'm teaching these big guys. Well, and in Hawaii, you see these big guys, right? And they're playing their, fingers all in these frets. It's quite amazing. So Hannah, what do you have? Yours looks like a soprano.
I think mine is a soprano. It says like KA15S. So I'm assuming that means soprano.
That means soprano, yep. And that's a
Yeah.
Kala, and Kala's a
Yep.
really good brand. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I've had it for like a couple of years now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Nikki, you guys, what do you have? Okay, what do you have?
We have actually these are both La'akeas and Aleki's. She has the what is it, concert? And it's a Cordoba or Cordoba, however you want to say that.
Yeah.
And then this is just a Mitchell one, and it's a soprano.
Okay, awesome.
It's like the cheapest one you can get.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, we have a cheaper one, but
This one. The cheapest one.
this one is like the worst one.
It does it too, and it was $30.
Yeah. The guy on one of the videos I watched yesterday said people buy these cheap ukuleles and then they come into my store and say, "Can you fix this?" And he says, for less than what you paid for that, I could sell you a nice ukulele, So yeah, you have to be really careful. But you got good ones in addition to that, so that's good. Your bad one, you can let the little kids play. Okay, Karen Hartman, what kind do you have? Yours looks like a soprano to me.
Yep, it's a soprano. This is an Amahi soprano.
Okay, awesome. And James, what do you have? You have a Luna, I think, right? You have the pretty carved in turtle Luna.
Yeah, so this is oh, there's my background. Okay. So yeah, I think you helped my mom pick this out for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember picking that out. Isn't that gorgeous? These things are actually carved in. Usually you have to be really careful about anything on here because that usually means it's not a good ukulele, like if they have animals, but on his, it's carved in and it's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds really, the first class was on some cheap ukulele that someone gave Audrey so that she could match Dad. And anyway, between that and this one was still packed, so the difference in sound is unreal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like it. It's comfy. Mahogany down here, walnut up here. It's pretty and fun.
Yeah, that's a really neat ukulele. And I think you're gonna have to change your background because part of your uke's going in and out.
I probably should.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be, festive. With
I know,
the
it's so
ukulele.
much fun. It's just that I can't see all of it. It kind
I
of
know.
out, but it is so fun. So David, what do you have? You have a concert?
Yeah, I have a concert. Mine's a Donner.
Awesome. Okay.
And
Great.
It seems like a nice one. It got good reviews. I read a whole bunch of online reviews.
Good. It looks like a really nice uke, so I'm sure you did. And that's another way for right now, obviously, when we can't actually go in stores. If you're desperate to get a new uke now, just read lots of reviews. And feel free to send me messages and ask me about ukes if you're considering them. Okay, so Karen got herself a new uke. Oh, good. Where is she? Karen, yours is a new uke, Karen Hartman?
Yeah, because I could never practice because my children were taking it away from me and everything and you playing it. So actually I didn't. I was talking to somebody that I knew and said, hey, could I borrow your uke? And Mike overheard it all and called the guitar shop here and picked it up curbside. So yeah, so it's a mahogany one. It's a little nicer than the cheapy one that I had from my mom. So Mike was hoping that he could find a better one than this. It's a middle of the road one, but anyway. So yeah, so now actually Gabby has been playing with me a lot. She's running an errand, but she might come join in when she gets back.
That would be awesome. I'd love that.
So yeah, she's already better than me though. So, and she hasn't had any lessons. So we'll just say that.
Yeah, but just don't be frustrated. Just remember our fingers have been doing a lot for a lot of years. Hey, and just so everybody knows, Karen Hartman and Hannah both went to Kosovo twice and hosted my Kosovo Kids Coming to America and stuff. So they have been around SMF a lot. So it's just, you guys are just such a cool group. So, okay, Amy, I see your picture, but you're not live. But we already talked about your uke anyway. Okay. I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
I'm snacking and I don't think you need to watch me eating.
That's okay. That is totally okay. So, so do you know the answer to the question, how many guitars does a guitar player need? The answer is just one more. And my brother was totally that guitar player. And now I'm finding I might be becoming that kind of ukulele player. I'm having all this time home to practice has just been so much fun. So, so I'm getting better at it. Any questions that you have, just feel free to ask me and I can at least point you to some sites that have good advice on it. But I think everybody has a good one now. So I think we're good to go. So how did last week go with practicing? Did everyone get the book downloaded and bound? Come on, Kaya, put on the ears. There we go.
Put it on my screen.
So everybody has the book, right? Okay, so and let's go to exercise number 1. Let's just go right there. And the other thing I've noticed too, let's see, so this is my soprano. I've noticed that as far as like your position goes, you really want it to be you want to feel centered with it when you play. And that's another reason why I'm kind of liking this concert a little bit more and the tenor, because I feel a little bit more centered with it when I play. You really want to keep that elbow out, but you don't want it to be an uncomfortable thing where you're holding it out. You just want to try to really hard play like this, okay? So let's do this exercise number 1, and we're going to do the strum down, down. What?
Ask a question real quick. Karen and I were practicing together, and I feel like last week when we practiced, like where it says C, we did like down, 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 hit, like just for that one, and then for every like little slash, we did down, 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 hit for every one.
Yes.
Is that what we?
That's exactly right. And thanks for asking. So
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So each slash means a strum pattern. So you're going to go down, 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 hit, down, 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 hit, down, like that. Okay? All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down, down, hit. C, down, down, hit. C, down, down, hit, C, down, down, hit, G7, down, down, hit, G7, down, down, hit, G7, down, down. Okay, stop. Now, I want everyone to play. Did we talk about the, hey, Gabby, it's good to see you. So did we talk about the one finger strum? No? We talked about the all finger strum, right? Okay, so let's do the all finger strum, okay? So not your thumb, but I want to see all your fingers, okay? Here we go. Was that too fast or was that okay? That okay? All right, great. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down. Oops, I'm sorry. And I want you to say the names of the chords while you're playing them. 1, 2, 3, hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, C, C. Okay, now remember, I want you strumming up here, okay? Strum up here, don't strum down here, all right? Really work on that because the difference in the sound strumming here and strumming here is huge. So you want to really get in the habit of strumming up here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. G7, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. C, 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 hit. F, 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 hit. wait, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I think I'm doing it totally wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at you and I'm looking at my book and I think I keep going to the wrong line. So let's just start on the last line, the really hard line, okay? Let's just go to the very last line. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, C. Hit G7. Oops, my mistake. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, C. Hit G7, G7, G7. Hit F, F, F. Hit C, C, C. Hit C, C, C. Hit F, F, F. Hit G7, G7, G7. Hit C, C, C. Repeat C, C, C. Hit G7, G7, G7. Hit F, F, F. Hit C, C, C. Hit C, C, C. Hit F, F, F. Hit G7, G7, G7. Hit C, C, C. Hit. Okay, now, when you're playing, if when you're playing you find yourself having to kind of adjust the ukulele down here or grab it again, that means that you're not holding it well enough up here, okay? You don't want to be having to adjust it, and that's something that it's real easy to get in the habit of doing that. So what I find for myself is it's all about my thumb position. If I have my thumb up here, then I have to move it for different chords. I have to move it up and down and around. If I can keep my thumb about like, let's see if I can show you better, about like that, then I can really put a lot of pressure there between my thumb and the ukulele, and then that really helps to hold the ukulele. So what I've been trying to do lately, because I always just moved my thumb a lot, I'm trying to keep my thumb in one place. So you want to find the place that really works for your thumb and try really hard to keep it somewhat steady. It doesn't have to be like glued there. It can be moved a little bit, but you want to have it in a position where you're really holding the uke that way, okay? So that you got your hand here and this, and that's what's holding your uke, okay? Does this make sense what I'm saying? So find that place for you. If your thumb's sticking up, unless your hands are really, really long, your fingers are really long, probably you want to lower it just a little bit, okay? All right? So just work on that a little bit this week, okay? Now what I'd like to do is have everybody play this for me. Just the last line, okay? So we'll start with Karen Boskemper. Go ahead and play this for me, the last line.
All right, hold on. Something's happened and I can't see. Hold on, here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, so you asked the one person who confessed that she didn't practice. All right. All right, so, okay.
I think it sounds great. You're doing really good. Okay. You're doing good. Your other weeks of lots of practice helped you through a week of less practice. So you're doing fine. Okay, Lauren. Great. Good job. Okay, Daniela.
You said me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot the
Yeah.
downbeat. I'm having trouble with the carpal tunnel, sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, good. And I think you're going to be amazed, Daniela, when you do get a better ukulele at how much easier it is actually to play. And I told you I would show you what my brother taught me about carpal tunnel. So
Yes.
you make a fist and you bring it like that until it really stretches, and you just hold that stretch and just keep doing it. He used to do this all the time, and don't hold a real tight fist, just kind of like that, and you can feel it. And that, can you feel that stretch? That really helps.
Yeah, it hurts a lot right in here.
Yeah. Yeah. So don't do it too hard maybe, but just do it a few times, you know. But yeah, you played great.
And I have to tell you the difference between, I love using my thumb when I string because of the sound, the difference in the sound.
Yes.
Without it and with, I just love the classical guitar and I love the sound with the thumb. So I have a hard time going from thumb to the whole hand.
Yeah, and I love the thumb sound too. It's really nice. I just want you to know how to do this one. You know, the thumb is great when you're just playing at home, but I want you to be able to do this one because I know this one's harder.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. Hannah?
All right.
Here, stop for a second and tilt your camera.
Oh,
down.
sorry.
It's okay.
Here we are.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll start over. Oh, I'll start over. Wrong finger.
Okay, Hannah, move your hand up. You're playing down here. I want you to play up here.
Up here, am I good enough?
Yeah, that's where that's exactly.
Okay.
Wait, stop for a minute, Hannah. And I want you to do this. Grab your uke like that. Okay, and put it out. Bring it back in. Okay, now this is where I want you to strum, right here. You keep, yeah, right there, exactly right there. Okay, okay. So now go ahead and do it again. Awesome. That's great.
Did I miss an F or was I good?
What's that? No, you did really good. That was great.
Okay, good.
Okay, we got a little interloper in one of our screens here. Hi, cute girl. That happens sometimes in the refugee camps. The little kids will stand around and just do this like that. Okay. All right. Let's hear you two.
Okay. You ready, Sina?
Wait, same time?
Oh, yeah, you go first.
No, same time.
No, we're just supposed to ready.
Same, stop.
Sina, come here.
All right, good. I want you to work on putting your elbow out, okay? Your elbow is right in next to your body. Are you playing the soprano?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe practice with the other one and see if that helps a little bit. I don't know, but watch her and help her, okay? Because you're going to be really limited later as you get better as a player if you're too used to playing with your elbow in. And so that's why we really want to get in the habit now of playing with your elbow out so that that's easy for you. Okay? All right.
Okay.
Becky.
Okay. Is this good?
Yeah.
Am I close enough, Liz?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oopsie. Hold on. Let me hold this better.
Okay, good. You have a lot of distractions going on in there. So, but yeah, try to do it without the pause, right? So it's just one.
Yeah.
And then while you're doing that, you should move, right? But yeah, you got just practice, okay? I know you have a lot going on.
No, I think my hands started getting slippery for some reason. And so I was like pausing longer, but I'm not actually that fast. I just gave you my worst version of it. Anyways.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And you're holding your uke real low, so try to hold it a little bit higher, okay? Now,
okay.
Again, everyone, you can play your uke down here like this if you want, but then you have to always sit when you play. And so that's why I want you to play like this, because then it frees you up to be able to play sitting or standing, okay?
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, Karen Hartman, oh, you need a little break. Okay, James, you're okay, Karen Hartman? Okay. Looks yummy.
Sorry, it was just sneaking a bite. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, good, very good. Now, when you do the hit, I want to hear the hit. So it's not just, so sometimes you're going to do a thing where you're just stopping your strings from doing, but this is actually a hit. So it's like where you hit, it's like a percussion. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, great. James?
If you want.
Alrighty. Wait. All right. It was so good. I practiced it with my eyes closed.
Awesome. Very good. Everyone's doing so good at not looking at your fingers. You're really doing well. Okay, David. Hey, David, I want you, when you're playing, I want you to have it be more your wrist, not so much your whole arm, but your strum, just be your wrist. Real loose there.
I have to look.
You see, you're going like this. You're moving your whole arm, but I want you just to move your wrist. Just do this like without even touching. Yeah. You want it to be this thing where you're just doing your wrist. Try holding your arm steady and just doing your wrist. Just move your wrist.
Yeah, but I'm concentrating on my fingers on the other hand.
Well, so just for right now.
Hard to think about two things at once.
I know. So just for right now, don't even worry about what you're playing. I just want to hear a C chord with just moving your wrist. Okay, great. So just look at that when you're playing. See if you can look in the mirror, because if you play like this, you can get real tired. And you also don't get the loose feel that we want to have with the ukulele. You want it to be like a real loosey-goosey kind of feel.
Okay,
All right,
good.
great.
Good. Thank you.
Good job with the chords. Okay, Amy. Awesome. Great.
I think I missed a chord.
Oh, no, Jackie, you didn't. It was great.
Okay.
So, so another thing that I learned, wait, somebody's not muted. Okay, is everybody muted now? All right, so another thing that I learned last night when I was looking some stuff up is that, you know how I'm always saying that you need to make sure that you play on the very tip of your finger. One way to do that is to think of your hands needing to be bent. Your knuckles should be bent when you're playing. And so if your knuckles are bent when you're playing, then you automatically play with the tip of your finger. So just think of it that way, like a claw, okay? You want to make sure that your knuckles are bent. You want to make sure you never do this. That's where you're going to get the bad sound, and it's also where you're going to run into another string, okay? Hey, Gabby, do you want to play this for me? This last line?
Your mute is not set to the mute some things that I do.
Just
all right. Shoot, sorry.
Go a little slower. All right, pretty good for 1 week. And do you guys have a tuner?
Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't tuned it yet though.
Yeah, we do. Actually, this is the cheap one from my mother that has some issues, and it's
I know.
got some.
And it probably doesn't hold a tune very well either. So
No, it just has some issues. So maybe
Especially this
next time
string.
she plays, I'll have her play on this one. So
Okay.
that you could.
but
This
yeah,
is
I
what-
know. Okay, great. So now we're going to do another strum. So now I want you to turn in your book to the page that has the strum patterns. Okay, so you see that we were doing number 1, right? That's the one that we've been doing. Now we're going to do number 2. Okay, so number 2 is a very, very common strum on ukulele and on guitar. So does everybody here read music? Everybody here, I think, reads music, right? So no, not everybody. So this is the rhythm. It's going to be like this. La, 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 la. Okay, everybody do this with me, just with your hands clapping, okay? First note's a half note. It gets 2 claps. The other 2 are quarters. They get 1 clap. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. La, la, la. Okay, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. La, la, la. La, la, la. La, la, la. La, la, la. Okay, so the first note here. You see how it's empty inside? That's a half note, and it gets 2 beats or 2 claps. So when we do it, we do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. La, 2 claps, right? Does that make sense? So let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. la. Tell you what, why don't we do this? Okay, so who would like a little like 15-minute class on notes? Half note, whole note. Okay, so
I think it's also because the video's distorted. So when you're clapping, the sound is coming at a different time. So that's what's confusing me personally, is that the video keeps, it's delayed. So that's why I'm not getting it.
okay. All right. I'm sorry about that. So why don't we do the ARPs, and Karen will do, after everybody else finishes, we'll do a little refresher on notes. Okay, and that'll make it a little bit easier. But this note gets 2, and this note gets 1. So when our pattern goes, I shouldn't have drawn it that way. When our pattern is this, then this note gets 2 claps, this note gets 1 clap, and this note gets 1 clap. Okay, so it would go like this, and I'm sorry if it breaks up. We always count first. 1, 2, 3, 4. La, 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 la. Okay, does that make sense? And then this first one is going to be a down strum. This is going to be a down strum, and then this one's going to be an up strum. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Does that make sense? So let's try that on the ukulele. So here we go. We're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And the first down lasts for 2 beats. So you can tap your foot to keep the beat. You can nod your head to keep the beat. So we go down, down, up, down, down, up. So down, down, up. You see that? Down, down, up. Everybody got that? Kinda? Okay. And Karen Boskemper and the ARPs, we can talk about this at the very end of class, okay? So let's try this, everybody together, okay? So it actually goes faster than that. It goes down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Everybody play it. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, now I want to go back to exercise number 1, and we're going to start here, okay, on the line when it goes to 2 chords. Okay, so that means we're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Okay, does that make sense? Let's just try it. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, up. G7, down, down, up, down, down. Actually, let's just start from the beginning. Sorry, let's just start at the very beginning. Here we go. Sorry, I know this is a little boring. We'll get past this in a second. So at the very beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Now switch, G7, down, up, G7, down, up, down. Now switch, F, down, up, down, down, up. Okay, now, do you notice how I'm saying switch on the last up, right? You don't want to wait until it's time to be on the new chord to switch. You want to move your hand before then. So with the old strum that was the down, down, down hit, it was really easy because you move your hand on the hit. But now you have to move your hand before while you're still playing. So you're going to go down, down, move, down, down, move, down, down, move, down. Is everybody understanding what I'm saying? So on the up, you're going to be moving your hand. So we're just going to go C, F, G7, C with this strum pattern, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, down, up, F, down, up, G7, down, up, C. Do it again. C, down, move, F, down, move, G7, down, move, C. So you actually, while you're strumming, that last up is when you're moving your hand. All right? So does that make sense what I'm saying? Yeah? Okay, Lauren, let's have you do this for us first. So just do what I just did, the C, F, G7, C. Now watch your hands, okay? You see, so it doesn't really make sense because you're actually moving your hand while you're strumming, but it sounds good to do it that way. Okay? All right, Daniela, let's have you do it. Great. You added an extra chord, but it sounded really good. Okay, good job. Hannah.
All right.
Yeah. The most important thing is you have to arrive at the right place on your chord. You can't be late when the chord hits. So you did really good. That was really good. Okay, Karen Boss-Kemper.
Okay, so I'm struggling.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm doing C, F, G, 7, C.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, don't move too soon. You want to do the down, down, and then when you're doing the up is when you move. Okay, so down, down, up, right? Sorry.
Down, down, up, down, down, up, down,
Yeah.
down, up, down.
Yes.
Up. Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it would work, but it totally works, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Keep working on that. Okay, Art. Yeah. Nick, have you go first this time.
Okay. Okay.
Do it again. Oh, you're frozen. Okay, how did you do? You were frozen then, so I kind of missed a lot of it.
Oh, okay. I did kind of crappy, like usual.
So,
but, you know.
So listen, when you're playing, your hand is like this on the uke, and I want it to be more like this on the uke. Can you do that? You see what I mean? You're kind of
Which
like
hand? This left? This hand or
this hand? The hand that's on the ukulele. Can you see how your hand is on your uke? Can you see that? I want it to be more like this. if you can.
Oh, it's like frozen, Liz. I can't really. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I see you again.
So try to not be quite, you're kind of holding it like this, and I want
Yeah.
you to hold it more like that, okay?
You want me to hold it straighter?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll give you more control over your ukulele.
I feel like it slips down.
Yes,
You know?
it does slip down, and that's exactly why. So I want you to hold it more tight here, okay? So
I'm saying it slips off of, you know, your
Oh.
womanly parts. And so it wants to go down there.
The reason it stays up with me is because I'm so endowed there. So just try to, you remember this is where you want to have it holding, right? So you want it to, you want to make sure that should, you know, hurt just a little bit because you're pressing so hard into that. But see, you're doing it way up here, and I want you to do it down here.
Oh, okay.
There you go. That's how I want you to do it. Okay? Okay, now try it again.
Okay.
Okay, you just moved your ukulele back the way it was.
I know, because it's slipping, Liz. Okay. Can I just hold it with my knee?
Okay, so work on that, okay, so that it's more smooth on there. And maybe you do better with the soprano uke. It might do better.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Or do you want this one? Yeah, it's fine. She likes this one. Okay, fine.
Do that again. Okay, good. I want you guys to really practice, okay? All right. Gabby, you want to play it for me?
There we go.
Great. Great. Yeah, good. Okay, Karen? Great. Yep, you got it. Okay, David.
Should probably.
Do that again. Hey, David, try, your thumb is really high up. Try bringing your thumb down a little bit and just see if that makes it a little bit easier. Yes. Can you tell that that's better?
Yeah.
Now, so everybody listen, we talked a little bit about this earlier. You really want that thumb to not be up here. You really want it to be here because that's one of the ways of holding your ukulele, okay? So if it's slipping, that's a way to keep it up, all right? Is to use that thumb, okay? Nikki, you heard that too? Okay, and David, I think that'll really help your playing. I want everybody to really think about that this week. Keep your thumb down, all right? Okay, Amy, play for me. Great. Okay, so I want everyone to do exercise 1 with using that strum pattern, okay? Okay. Let's see. Ah, okay. Okay, so Lauren was asking about the up strum when we're doing the down up. How not to have it sound like that when you're doing the up strum. Usually when it sounds like this, it's because you're pushing too hard into the strings. Your up strum is actually, when you do your down strum, you kind of dig into the strings. When you come up, it's kind of more of a brush on the top of the strings. Your up strum is rarely going to be accented. Every once in a while it'll be accented, but pretty much your up strum. And you notice how I'm doing this with my hand when I do the up strum? Does that help at all? The biggest thing you don't want to do on your up strum is dig in, because then it will always sound, you'll hear your other strings. Whereas down strum, you can dig in if you want to. Okay? So let's go ahead and do You Are My Sunshine. Sorry, we're going a little bit late today. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are my sunshine. Okay, remember that. You've got to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you hit. And when you hit is when you say you. So let's just do that intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are my sun. And then that's when you start again, is on sun. Okay, so here we go. This time we're going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. So it looked good from here. How are you guys doing on that? Can we go a little bit faster? Let's go a little bit faster, okay? Here we go. First chord on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, Okay, if that was too fast, don't worry about it. The fastest way to learn any instrument is to go slow. So if you need to go slower, that's no problem. Do you want to go on to the next song, or do you want to stop here for now? We're past 5. Should we go ahead and, I can't tell what you guys are saying.
So I need to go.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay, so okay, let me just tell you for the next song, if you want to go ahead and look at it.
Yep, we're fine to go on to the next song.
Okay, so the next song is Shoe Fly, and it uses this strum pattern. Okay, so if you want to just go ahead and play around with that. So the intro is going to be C, 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 and then shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Okay, so just go on ahead and see how you do on that. Okay, so for homework is strum pattern 1, exercise 1, using strum pattern number 1, going faster. Okay, that's this one. Do that one faster, and then strum pattern number 2. Okay, is that clear? Okay, keep song number 1, or You Are My Sunshine, and then go on ahead and look at Shoe Fly. And next week, I'm sorry, I talked way too much at the beginning of class today. I won't do that next time. Okay? All right. So so Karen Boskemper and Nikki and Kaya, you guys, can you just do a review on half notes and quarter notes and whole notes? Okay? So you just do it on your own, and then if you have any questions, you can ask me, or if you want to do another 15 minutes somewhere, we can. Okay? All right. Because that you need to have that for learning the other strum patterns.
okay.
Okay. All right. Love you guys. See you next week.
Okay,
I'll post this video tonight.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
And thank you so much for your donations. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Love you, love you. Bye-bye.